I'll get there before you. Never. I have the idol. Oh, throw me that idol, and I will throw you a whip. Never. I have enough whips. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you click in there. I was just playing with my Kenner, Indiana Jones, and even my LJN, Indiana Jones. Hey, watch it. That looks dirty. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to look at two concept arts for a figure from the Indiana Jones Kenner line. Sorry, LJN. We're going to look at two playsets and figures, well, more than two figures that we didn't get. Now, as many as you know, Kenner made this line back in 1982, hit about a year after the release of the film, and it kind of tanked at the movie theater. It kind of tanked at the toy stores. Something about Indiana Jones has never really done well. You got the Kenner line that was canceled. You got the LJN line that only saw 3 figures, although Short Round and Willie Scott was planned, and a playset of a mine chase car playset thing that's like loops and everything. It was pretty cool. I did a whole video about that, so check that out. But even when Hasbro brought back the Indiana Jones line during the release of the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, they overfilled the market with too much Indiana Jones stuff at one time, and that line didn't do too well either. I cannot talk today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sorry about that. But can I ever talk? So, we didn't get more figures in the Indiana Jones release. We got a Series 1 and we got a Series 2. So, we did make it to a Series 2. So, you can't say the line was a complete failure. It didn't die at Series 1. We got 2 series of figures, but there was a plan for a third. And in 2017, an auction came up on eBay of a guy that was selling concept art by Kenner. The collector investment broker has a lot of stuff on eBay, a lot of rare stuff. In fact, even if you go to his eBay account today, you'll find a lot of rare items, mostly related to being a Star Wars or that Kenner era, or the Kenner era. Well, he posted up these 2 concept arts from a Kenner employee of what we could have gotten in this Indiana Jones line. Now again, this is just concept arts and we don't have much details of what actually would have been released. Now the concept art looks like a figure package, but we know it's not a figure package because of the description. It was a playset. Now these figures would have came with the playset. It seems likely, although a lot of these have 2 figures, so I can't see them doing 2 figures with each playset. So maybe it was one of the figures was going to be released singles and then another one with the playset. But it would have gave us a chance to get some figures we didn't get. And it would have gave us a chance to get the Golden Idol as a toy. Now, we did get later with the Hasbro years, but we would have loved that back then. I had this Kenner line as a kid, and I loved it. I had all the figures, all the play sets, and sadly, I lost them. And I would love to go back and collect them today, but the prices on them have really skyrocketed. Oh, man, I can't talk. Man, I'm talking worse than normal today. So let's look at this first one here. And it's based on the Raven Bar. As you can see, it looks like a figure card, but I guess this was just done for the concept art and it would have been released in a box. I don't know if parents would love buying their kids a bar playset, but here it is. As you can see here, it comes with that poker for the fireplace that gets red hot that Tote uses to try to burn Marion, and even the little brick area for the fireplace. It comes with a wooden keg, some glass bottles, a chair, and a table. And of course, you gotta have a gun and a playset. I said the Raven Bar would feature Tote. I figure we did get, but I'm guessing he would have been slightly different for this playset. Although I think he's dressed just the same, so maybe it would have been just the same figure. We also would have gotten Nepalese Hitchman, which would have been a new figure for a line and pretty cool. Let's go back to the wooden items. The keg, the chair, and the table. They have break apart action, so you could have a bar fight with your figures, breaking the table, the chair, and the keg. Looks like a lot of fun. That's pretty cool, right? A Raven Bar playset. Man, that would have been a lot of fun for your Indiana Jones, your Marion, your Hitchman, your Tote, whoever. Tote, is that how you say it? I used to say Tot when I was little, but then I learned later it was Tote. But I'm not really sure. They never say it in the film. You know that? They never say his name in the film. But let's look at the other playset, which I think would have been more cool. And you have, well, 2 figures, but maybe in a way 3 figures. And it looks like it'd be a lot more fun than the bar set. It's the cave, or as this is called, the temple. You know, at the beginning of the film, where he's trying to get the golden idol head. Would have made a good playset. So let's take a look at that concept art. I really wish they made this one here. It comes with the golden idol. That would have been cool to have. A map, a break apart altar with spiders and spider webs, backpack for the figures, and torches. It also comes with 2, maybe 3 figures. One of the figures is probably just a hard plastic, but it's a skeleton. That's right, a skeleton of Indiana Jones's old friend, Forrestal. That would have been cool. You know, we did see him in the movie with the spikes through his head. And it also comes with a figure Sapito. The one that tried to steal the idol from Indiana Jones, barely escaped the cave and went on to fight Spider-Man. And the other figure was another Belloc figure that has him in his archaeologist look, which is a cool figure. And I wish they would have went with this figure before the boring, dad-looking Belloc that they went with. This would have been a lot cooler looking Belloc. I don't know about you, but that looks like a lot of fun. The Indiana Jones line doesn't get enough love as it should. It was a great Kenner line, and I wish it went on and had better success. I wish we got a longer line. But when it comes to Indiana Jones, I think kids rather play Indiana Jones, like run around the woods and stuff, than play with Indiana Jones. Star Wars, you had aliens and spaceships and everything, and although Indiana Jones is a great movie, when it comes to playing, again, I think kids rather go outside, jump around, swing on some vines and stuff, and play Indiana Jones rather than play with Indiana Jones. Although I did play with Indiana Jones also. But check out another video I did where I look at all the forgotten Indiana Jones merchandise, where we look over the Temple of Doom LJN line, see some figures that were planned for that and didn't get released, a Last Crusade line that no one talks about, and some other things throughout the years. I think you'll really enjoy that video. I'll put a link in the description below. No, I won't. I'll put a link in the box. One of these boxes right here at the end of the video. And kind of short video. I'll probably be back later today for another video. Not sure yet. And don't forget, the Action Figure Show is now up. Check it out. We got a lot of action figure news there. And just a lot of fun. We're also looking at a segment called Did They Make That? Where we look at movie merchandise that I can't believe got made. So check out the Action Figure Show. Is up now on this channel. And I think that's it. Kind of a short video. Not really much here. I wish there was some prototypes of these made. But sadly, it doesn't look like it got past the concept stage. So hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please thumb up this one so I know you like the content. Subscribe to the channel. And be back again soon.
Junkman. Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.